What's up, my meatballs? It's Aaronitmar. Welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. I know almost everyone does this game, but I have been wanting to do this game probably since I started doing YouTube videos, like 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know how long ago this channel was. I think I'm coming up on 5 years soon. But for just so long I've wanted to do this game during the summertime, and for whatever reason every year I haven't been able to. It was either because, you know, a friend of mine was doing the series and I didn't want to do it at the same time as them, or that I just wasn't really feeling it whatever year, or, you know, just wasn't really feeling YouTube at the time or whatever, because that happens to me quite a lot. But regardless of the situation, I'm finally getting around to doing this series. So if you guys could drop a like on this series, that would be just absolutely amazing. I really want this series to be awesome. And without further ado, let's jump straight into Super Mario Sunshine.
Look at that!
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home. Come enjoy a natural wonderland to which we've added the world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park, and succulent seafood. All this and more await you on Isle Delfino. Come relax and let us refresh your body and spirit.
What happened? What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving!
No, boys! Don't touch that stuff!
Excuse me, but... Huh?
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
Mario, be careful, I have a bad feeling about this. So, of course, there's icky paint-like goop. You guys know the drill, and we've got to go and figure out whether or not we can find some help. Let me just jump some of this water on here, you know? Let's do it. Oh, hey, it kind of worked. It kind of actually worked. I didn't think it would. All right, here we go.
Power-up complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from GAD Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information. Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage complete. I am F.L.U.D, a flash liquidizer ultra-dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance. Proceeding with user instruction. Use the R button to shoot water from my tank. If you press the R button all the way down, you can stop and shoot. You can then use the control stick to aim in any direction. Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the R button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the R button. Instructions complete. Proceed.
Alright, so now that we picked up this random pump object, we can go and help and spray the paint. I've always found it weird that F.L.U.D was literally just sitting on the ground over here, because there was no reason for her to be sitting on the ground. I guess it's a her, for her to be sitting here on the ground, but she was just in time for us. Alright, so I'm going to be using this super spray trick a lot, where you sort of jump, press R and A at the same time. It is very, very helpful and for spraying away paint and spraying large amounts of areas at once, though Super Mario veterans will probably know that, anyone who enjoys speedruns or anything like that. But as you can tell, this is not going to be just like a casual blind playthrough. I do actually kind of know what I'm doing with this game in terms of like playing the game as fast as possible, essentially. Obviously, I'm still going to be doing 100%, which means all blue coins, which is going to be quite a task, all 100 coin shines, etc. But I really don't have, I mean, that's going to be the only real issue. The rest of the game I don't really have any issue with. So now let's go ahead and collect our very first Shine Sprite. Huh?
Nice work, Mario.
Quite an unusual device. Is it some sort of pump?
I am F.L.U.D. Glad to meet you. Hey, someone's coming.
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert Shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the Shine Sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a Shine Sprite. Shine Sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine Sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the Shine Sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mess tower. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
They'll know if we start slacking off. Alright, so our first mission, I guess, is to clean this up. I don't know how Mario is supposed to know that's how he's supposed to clean it up. Like, obviously we're supposed to know because we're the player, but Mario would not know that. Like, he doesn't see that pre-cutscene. Hey, what's up, Toadsworth and Princess Peach? Oh, Mario, you're okay after all. I just knew you would be. And, okay, I guess this is how you would know. I guess this is how Mario would know anyway, because I guess he can, like, this can be summarized by Peach showing us this. And why is this guy so dark, huh? It's not sun-drenched? This is hardly my idea of a relaxing vacation, Mario. I want to go home right now. Well, it's too bad, because I'm freaking under arrest or whatever. Alright, apparently this is supposed to be me, but I guess sides give coins in this game. Alright, so let's go ahead and beat this guy up. One of my favorite things to do, actually, is come over this way. And basically, we can get up on here pretty quickly, and we can basically take this guy out from all the way up here at the tower. And I love doing this because you get to see Mario in like the cutscene for when we defeat this thing. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. And like that, like this is why I'm really looking forward to doing this, is because this is literally one of my favorite games of all time. I pull this game out at least once per year and play it. And I can beat it so quickly at this point. Like, if I'm just doing a bare bones run, I can do it. I can beat it so quick. I guess you can't see from the cutscene. Never mind, I lied. But here we go. This is climbing up, and Mario is staring up.
Look, on the statue's head.
Shut up, Toadsworth. No one cares about you. And there is the Mario that Mario? So there's the Mario that is in the signs, and obviously this is this is who is actually doing all of the paint, which obviously is not us. And like, he's literally running past those guards, and the guards are gonna be like, oh, that's an okay guy. It's not really Mario, the guy who just landed here. It's gonna be, it's actually him. It's not gonna be this Shadow Mario guy. Like, look, these guards are like looking at the ground, not paying attention. Ow, 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 not fair, completely unfair. You shouldn't be allowed to use tools like that. But you just stole the princess. Hey, princess, what's up? Mario, I'm sure I saw that person out on the airstrip. I'm positive he's responsible for all this. Chase him. And the guards are just like, oh, look at the ground. I wonder if there's a quarter down there. Like, they're not, like, come on, man. Come on, there's plenty. There's plenty of evidence supporting us. But you're like, nope, it's gotta be Mario. Alright, where's he at? Where is he at? He's right here. Alright, let's follow him. That's sort of the bad thing, is I know exactly where to go, but I forget, like, where some things have to happen in a certain order, and some things you can, like, sort of sequence break, so, alright, so let's go ahead and head inside to chase after the imposter. And now here we are at Bianco Hills Road to the Big Windmill. Alright. So this sort of plays out like any Mario game, any game you would expect a Mario game to play. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's basically like the Mario platformer strategy, or like format. You're basically just gonna go to missions, collect shines in this case instead of power stars, and we're gonna have a good old time with it. So let's head over this way, and oh man, that was alright. I'm a little bit rusty, as you can tell. Usually takes me a few missions to get up there. Come on, you could have grabbed that. Alright, let's do this. And then we'll grab on. My screen's a little too bright, so I couldn't exactly see where the edge on that was, but alright, here we go. I guess they're sort of easing us into the game by doing these like paint piranha things. Alright, so what I like to do is actually come over here and hang out on, well, I missed. Hang out on this little, this thing right here, grab on, there we go. Alright, and now basically, I can just stand still and just keep spraying, essentially, whenever he opens his mouth. Which is great. Man, this game is so beautiful. I always, like, forget how colorful and vivid and everything it looks. Like, if any game needs an HD remake, it would be this. Like, just sort of update the graphics and, you know, make it 1080p, obviously. And it would just fit so well. Alright, let's land right here. And I think right here is where we appear in the cutscene. No, we don't. Okay, there's somewhere that I know I'm thinking of properly, where we appear in the cutscene for that. There we go, there is Shine number 2, and you can see Petey Piranha in the background, and we can actually I guess kind of sequence break. We could actually make our way up to that tower and do that mission instead, but why do that when we can just get this Shine and have everything be nice and dandy. So there we go, done with the first ever mission. Well, second ever mission, I guess. The first one is when we landed on the airstrip. And so now, basically, we are, instead of cleaning I guess simultaneously cleaning the island and, like, trying to catch that imposter. And in reality, we really do an awful job of catching the imposter. Like, we see him once every world. Pretty much. Alright, so here we go. Down with Petey Piranha. Yeah, we see him basically once every world, so we're not really doing a very good job of actually chasing after him. But what can you do, man? It's a Mario game. It's not my fault. It's everyone else's fault for being wrong. Alright, here we go. So you can spray on the ground, obviously, and then dive and do a slide. And that's a really good way to get around. Alright. There's like so many mechanics that the F.L.U.D. brings. HD Remake would be nice. Mario Sunshine 2, oh my gosh, that would be my dream. Release it during the summer, or like the spring, and just in time for the summer. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I would absolutely love that. I would not even care that there wasn't GameCube controller support on that game. I would just absolutely adore that game. Alright, so let's jump up here. Super spin! And, alright. We can do this, Let's get up here. Hey, look at you, mini piranha mud guy. Spray you. Oh wow. Alright. They had me slide down, but that thing explodes with water, so that's why all that stuff has disappeared. And now let's jump over these vines. This was one of the hardest parts for me as a child. Like this one right here, because I would always like, I don't know what I was thinking. But I can never get past this, and I have no idea why. Alright. You'll see all of these M's everywhere. These contain blue coins, in case you didn't know. So I'm not going to be collecting them until I go after the blue coins for every world. Which I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. It might be intermittently between worlds, or it might be like its own video or something. I don't know, but here we go. Let's face off with our boy, Petey Piranha. Where I think this is actually his very first game appearance. He might have been made specifically for this. Either that or Mario Kart Double Dash. Because that sounds like something they would do. Put King Boo and Petey Piranha in Double Dash before they... No, but Luigi's Mansion was a launch title. So it was either this game or Double Dash for Petey Piranha, I know for sure. But I want to say this was his very first game appearance. Like, he was his own original character for this game, because he was like a native to Isle Delfino. Alright, get out of the way, because he's gonna try and spray it, like swing at you. And I'll just spray him in the mouth. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gonna open your mouth anytime soon? There we go. And now we just sort of fill him up with water. And spin jump, slam. Wow, that texture was invincible. I like how the water sprays out of him. Like, that's like the key to weight loss. Eat food and drink waters, and then just like have someone ground pound you on the stomach, and it all sprays out of you. Although maybe one of the requirements is needing a gigantic mouth like he has, or being a plant, or all of the above maybe. Whichever the case is, let's go ahead and slam him again. All right, I don't know if that. I guess that hit. I don't know why it like knocked me down and also hit, because usually it's one or the other that happens, not both. Alright, come on, man. Haha, gotcha. From the side, sneak attack. And when the arrow appears, we are safe to go. There we go. And now he's gonna turn into chocolate or mud or poop or whatever this is supposed to be. Whatever it is, out pops a Shine Sprite. Alright, let's get it. Got it, alright. Shine number 3 in our pocket. No problemo. Alright, and a new world has opened up for us over here that we can access. But of course we're not going to do that, because why would we? We can just you know, just keep going with Bianco Hills. I mean, why would we want to do anything else? you know? So let's go ahead and get one more out of here before we finish up the Hillside Cave Secret. Now is a great opportunity to explain the secret levels in this world. Now basically these are areas in the game that are sort of separated from like the primary atmosphere of the island. Hey, let's talk to this guy. I think he might give us something. Come on, buddy. Come on, there we go. Hey, I think you're in the need of a pair of my special sunshades. Ooh, well, then again, maybe you're not ready. You need to spend a bit more time here on Isle Delfino. Come on back when you think you're... Alright, so he's not gonna give us those. That sucks. But basically, secret areas are like... You access them through a pipe or a doorway or anything like that. And basically what this gives you is a secret area where you can grab a shine or two. And it's sort of like a challenge area, I guess. So you're taking a break from sort of the island type atmosphere, and instead going to like a typical Mario type level, which I want to say it looks like it was the inspiration for like Super Mario Galaxy type levels. Like obviously the gravity, and there is I guess his name is Shadow Mario. I don't know if we're supposed to say that yet or not, but he steals our F.L.U.D, so we're not allowed to use those for these levels. But these levels are definitely reminiscent of, or I guess Super Mario Galaxy levels are definitely reminiscent of the secret levels in Super Mario Sunshine. Obviously the gravity puzzles and like engine and stuff don't have anything to do with Mario Sunshine. But, you know, the levels themselves look just like them. Alright, I need to time this just right, and we will go. Alright. And there we go, safe and sound. Okay, let's grab this one up, because we're... can I not? Come on, grab it. There we go. I was trying to get that double jump down, but I guess the timing was a little bit off. And there we go. So that is a very, very easy secret shine for us to get. But nonetheless, it is sort of a good introduction to the secret levels and how they're going to work and all of that nonsense. So, that is going to be it for the very first episode of I almost said New Super Mario Bros. 2, of Super Mario Sunshine. If you guys enjoyed this, do not forget to hit that like button. I'm really glad I'm doing this series before summer ends, because it would feel wrong to do it in the fall, winter, or spring. Summer, this is just such a summer game. So I'm really glad I'm doing this, and I'm really excited to share my experiences and all my stories and stuff with you for Mario Sunshine. So, that is going to be it. Like I said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all back here for another episode. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.